One of the most important skills for managing your anger and anger management is to be able to check in with yourself to notice when there's building tension so that you can avoid going into the red zone. So yesterday I showed you this graph. This is tension on this axis and this is time across the bottom. And what we're looking at here is a triggering event, and then there's building tension. And if you're not careful, you'll go up to the red zone. Red zone is where you pick a fight, maybe have a hissy fit, maybe do and say things that you regret doing. So we want to avoid the red zone. So the key is to find out there's building tension early on so that you can do something here to intervene and return to baseline and feel relaxed again, let's say within 15 minutes instead of 15 hours. So what are the early warning signs that there's building tension? Think about what the symptoms are for fight or flight, right? Your heart starts beating faster, you start having more shallow breathing, you might notice tension in your jaw, in your neck, and in your shoulders, and maybe a knot in your stomach. Those are some of the early indicators that you're having building tension. You can also notice what thoughts you're having, because certain thoughts might be red flags that you're getting ready to go into the red zone. If you have thoughts like, you can't treat me this way, or I can't do this, or this isn't fair. If you have certain thoughts like that, those might be red flags that there's building tension and you're getting ready to go into the red zone. My red flag is, you can't treat me this way. When I have that thought, that is an indicator that I need to get the hell out of Dodge, because I'm getting ready to have a hissy fit if I'm not careful. Okay, so those are the red flags that you can have cognitively. And then lastly is paying attention to maybe what you're feeling emotionally. If you feel fear or anger, sadness or shame, those can all be red flags that you're headed towards the red zone. So pay attention to how you're feeling emotionally and start learning what some of the early red flags are for you physically, emotionally, psychologically. What are the red flags that there's building tension so that you can intervene here and prevent yourself from going up here into the red zone, which is when you're going to do things you regret, and we want to avoid that. Thanks for tuning in today. Let me know in the comments what you think of this, if you were able to try it and how it worked out for you. I'd love to hear how it goes. Thanks for tuning in.